दर्शकको लागि गजबले आज मैदान पनि घमाइलो छ, दर्शकहरू धेरै आएका छन्, स्टेज सजिएको छ। गल्ती गरिरहेका छन् ब्याट्सम्यानहरू, खराब बललाई हालिरहेका छन्, रिस्क लिइरहेका छैनन्। एक रन लिइरहेका छन्, स्ट्राइक परिवर्तन पनि राम्रोसँग। सुनिल धमला र रोहन मुस्तफाको जोडी सकारात्मक ब्याटिङ गरिरहेका छन्।
दुवै ब्याट्सम्यान राम्रो स्ट्राइक रेटको साथमा ब्याटिङ गरिरहेका छन्। अगाडि बढेका थिए तर अन्तिम समयमा स्ट्रोकलाई चेक गरे। लेग साइडमा हल्का हातले खेल्ने एक रन लिए। अन्तिम समयमा अगाडि बढेर ठुलो शट खेल्न चाहन्थे तर अन्तिम समयमा शट चेक गरेर लेग साइडमा ड्राइभ गर्दै एक रन। अब स्ट्राइकमा सुनिल धमला
अन्दाजन्दा प्रहार गरिरहेका छन्, 1 रन 2 रन लिइरहेका छन्। स्ट्राइक लगातार परिवर्तन गरिरहेका छन् र बलिङ टिममा दबाव सिर्जना गरिरहेका छन्। यदि ब्याट्सम्यान कमजोर बललाई बाउन्ड्री पार गराइरहेका छन्। सुन्दर ब्याटिङ, सीधा ब्याटले खेले। एक रन स्ट्राइक परिवर्तन। धनगढी चिमचौरा यसभन्दा अगाडि धनगढी क्रिकेट लिगको उपाधि पनि चौराले नै जितेको। त्यसपछि धनगढी प्रिमियर लिगको पहिलो सिजनको उपाधि, त्यसपछि दोस्रो सिजनको पनि फाइनलमा। भाग्यशाली टिम पनि साबित भएको छ। एकदम कठिन खेलहरू अगाडि बढिरहेको छ। बनाएका छन्। दोस्रो अर्धशतकको नजिक सुनिल धमला यस प्रतियोगिताको। रोहन मुस्तफा पनि अर्धशतकतिर अगाडि बढेका छन्। यो अवस्थाबाट ठुलो स्कोरतर्फ बढ्न रोक्ने हो भने अब विकेट निकाल्नुपर्छ, साझेदारी तोड्नुपर्छ। ललित राजवंशी अन्तिम बल यस ओभरको। वाइड बल यसरी चल्दै गर्दा 6 रन पार गरिसकेको छ। सुनिल धमला अगाडि बढेर खेले, एक्स्ट्रा कभरको माथि छक्का र शानदार तरिकाले आफ्नो अर्धशतक पुरा गरेका छन् सुनिल धमला। प्रतियोगिताको दोस्रो अर्धशतक। घरेलु टिमको समर्थन सुनिल धमला। फाइनल खेलको अर्धशतक एकदमै महत्त्वपूर्ण
र धमलाको त काठमाडौँ गोल्डेनसँग विशेष लगाव नै छ। पहिलो खेलमा नै अर्धशतक प्रहार गरेका थिए। अहिले फाइनलमा पनि 6 रन यो तपाईँ देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कति सुन्दर 6 रन यो। धमला निकै लयमा देखिएका छन्। काठमाडौँ गोल्डेनसँग त विशेष लगाव नै देखिएको छ र अब अगाडिको लगावहरू जोड्नको लागि अंग्रेजी कमेन्ट्रीको साथमा आयुष र सचिन जोडिनेछन्।
Sunil Dhamala, what an innings. Let's have a look at this 50. Sunil Dhamala, come at the champion, and what a champion this man has turned out to be in this important day of finals. He's given his team a very strong start, and look at this, flawless he's been. Ayush, this lad is so talented. Look at this. Security, his composer, have to be given credit, and what a start this has been for Team Zora Dhangadi.
What an electrifying start there for Sunil Dhamala and Team Chora Dhangadi. They have been bowling pretty well. And talking about Sunil Dhamala, he has been giving that start to his team.
A dream state for Team Zora Dhangadi after 13 overs. With the way they're going, look at their run rate, it's 8.77. They're heading towards a very, very strong total here. And elated are the fans of Team Zora Dhangadi. They've come in plenty of numbers. And aren't they happy with the performance of their team? Rohan Mustafa is batting on 40.
Another man is cruising towards its half century. And coming from Temple End would be Santosh Bhatta.
This is a dream start, you'll have to say. 115 for 1. We've seen a few matches in which teams in the first innings have scored in the excess of 180 runs. But the way Team Chora Dhangadi are going and the way these two are batting, we can well have the first 200 in the history of Dhangadi Premier League.
Well, indeed, Sachin, if these two gets going, the 200 mark is also possible. And we have seen both looking aggressive. Rohan Mustafa, 41 out of 33 deliveries.
Good ball. Did fine towards the third man area, just a single. What a final we're heading towards. The crowd behind their home team, Team Chora Dhangadi. And Team Chora Dhangadi, the local team, is giving a treat for the crowds.
Certainly, Sachin, what an electrifying atmosphere we are having at the moment. Local team playing against this capital city.
Goes for it, Rohan Mustafa again, not the best of the connections. Lucky that he survives, not holding on to that fielder in the long on reason.
Talking about an electrifying atmosphere here. It's the home team, Team Chora Dhangadi.
Meanwhile, our colleague Yasuna Nakarmi is around the boundary line with the guest. Over to you, Yasuna.
Thank you so much. हामीसँग हुनुहुन्छ जाउलाखेल ग्रुप अफ इन्डस्ट्रीका डाइरेक्टर श्रीहर राणाज्यू र चीफ फाइनान्स अफिसर सतीश कर्णज्यू सो स्वागत छ यहाँहरू दुवैजनालाई सो कतिको गेम इन्जोय गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ
ट्रेमेन्डसली एकदम रमाइलो लागिरहेछ जति गर्मी भए पनि त्यति फिल भइरहेको छैन वी आर इन्जोयिङ द गेम
हाउ इज धनगढी ट्रिटिङ यु
अनि यो नेपालको इतिहासमा नै भनौँ हैन जसरी आईपीएल दुनियामा फेमस भयो हैन हाम्रो लागि त यो आईपीएल भन्दा पनि ठुलो हो
सो कुन टिमलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ
अब अहिले भन्नु पर्दाखेरि त धनगढी भन्नु पर्यो
हजुरले नि
हैन अब हाम्रो त सबै टिमलाई हामी सपोर्ट गर्छौं हैन अब जित हार आफ्नो ठाउँमा छँदैछ तर हामी चाहिँ सबै टिमलाई सपोर्ट गर्छौं
कुनै फेभरेट टिम्सहरु छन् अथवा प्लेयरहरु छन्
त्यस्तो छैन त्यस्तो छ
सो रसलानले कोलाबोरेट गर्दैछ DPL लाई सो के कस्तो हुँदैछ त हाले
हैन अब यसमा त हाम्रो एउटा ग्रुप अब्जेक्टिभ के पनि हो भने हामी स्पोर्टको प्रमोसनको लागि हैन हामी धेरै अगाडि छौं यो DPL मात्र हैन हामी यसमा फुटबलमा पनि इभन गोल्फमा पनि सबै किसिमको स्पोर्ट्सहरुमा हामी त एकैटिकै एक्टिभली त्यो प्रवर्धनमा हामी लागिरहेछौं
यसरी नै स्पोर्ट्सहरुलाई प्रमोट गर्नलाई के कस्तो आगामी योजनाहरु छन् त हजुरहरुको
जस्तै हामी सिमरामा फुटबल गर्छौं अब धनगढीमा यो सुरु गर्यौं हामीले गोल्फ गर्छौं काठमाडौँमा त्यसपछि फुटबल गर्छौं अरु खेल भन्नाले क्रिकेट फेरि काठमाडौँमा अर्को एउटा क्रिकेट गर्छौं हामी रुसलान कप भनेर अरु नयाँ पनि आउँदैछन् भलिबल गर्छौं त्यस्तै छ
Thank you so much. All the best yaharko future things harko lagi. Thank you so much. Well, the game is going all excited, so over to the commentary box for now.
Thank you, Yasuna. At the end of 14 over, Team Chora Dhangadi are 122 for the loss of 1. Well, Kathmandu Golden side is looking like a laboratory indeed. Too many experiments there from Gyanendra Malla. 7 bowlers used. It's a bit of surprise. 7 bowlers, too many experiments Gyanendra Malla is doing at the moment.
This is a batting feast at the moment. Both this batsmen, Rohan Mustafa batting on 46 of just 35 deliveries and 57 of 42. Sunil Dhamala, what a player he's been for his team in this tournament. At the moment.
Another man, Rohan Mustafa, is also creasing towards his half century. Kathmandu Goldens want to be back in this game somehow. They need to pick up the wicket. This man needs to go back to the dugout.
With the way they're going, we're probably going ahead for the highest total ever scored in this tournament, in the history of this tournament. Dhangadi Premier League It has been an excellent day for cricket. Breeze across the ground as well. The sun is out. No hint of cloud whatsoever. And the happiest are the fans, the Team Zora Dhangadi fans, not so much the Kathmandu Golden fans. They would be wanting a wicket at this point of time.
Well, this team, in the first game of DPL Season 2, and in that game as well, Sunil Dhamala was outstanding, 68 runs from 57 deliveries. What a player Sunil Dhamala. He's knocking the door of national side for sure with this performance.
Terrific partnership this by these two. You'll have to praise the way they've approached their innings. They've been flawless, not offering any chance. And they've put their team into a very strong position. 9 wickets in hand, still 5.4 overs to go. You can expect this total to at least go over 180. And if these two stay in the middle for some more overs, you never know. The first 200 on the board in the history of this tournament may just be there.
Sunil Dhamala, what a player he is, 43. Beg your pardon, 58 runs in 43 deliveries.
This is all happening for Team Zora Dhangadi. Even if they miss a ball, the ball is carrying for some by runs. This is what happens when your luck is going your way.
It's pressure, Sachin, it's pressure. Team Kathmandu Golden certainly looks under pressure at the moment. They have not been good so far in the field. They've given those extra runs, five runs, wide and by. Bhupendra Thapa has not been good with the gloves so far. They need to gas in this moment with field.
Defending champions are on a roll at the moment. Team Zora Dhangadi. Look at their fans. Could not connect it this time, Rohan Mustafa. Was there to be hit. Was straying down the leg side. That ball from Rashid. But no connection whatsoever from Rohan Mustafa. Meanwhile, he moves on to 48. Another 50. Closing by for Rohan Mustafa. His first in the tournament. Sunil Dhamala, this man has been in superb touch.
Rashid Khan has been bowling pretty well. 2 set batsmen in crease. But he has not gone for that big shot. He has used his variations very well so far.
Slow one. Carved it away for a boundary. Another one for Sunil Dhamala. He found the gap perfectly and no fielder can stop that ball from going towards the boundary. The cheerleaders are dancing there. Look at the little girl there. She's happy. She must be from Dhangadi.
Certainly she is enjoying the moment. Rashid Khan. Sunil Dhamala, what a shot, what a player he is. Absolute please to your eyes when he is batting. He's looking in peak of the form. 62 from 45 deliveries.
She's high up in there. Save again. They say fortune favors the brave, and Sunil Dhamala has been the bravest. And after the end of 15 overs, 130 for 1, Team Zora Dhangadi going very strong at the run rate of 8.67.
Coming to ball from Temple and would be Sunny Patel. Certainly he need to break this partnership. High hopes from Captain Gyanand Ramallah. Sunny Patel, he was extraordinary yesterday. 4 over, 1 made and 10 run, 6 wicket for him. Certainly be eyeing for this wicket.
They'll have to break this partnership, and Sunny Patel has been the most successful bowler for his team so far in this tournament. Rohan Mustafa was beaten, and again not a clean gathering by the keeper, Bhupendra Thapa.
It's not been good with the gloves so far. Missed those opportunities.
The last time these two teams played in the first qualifiers, one big reason for Kathmandu Golden's loss was their poor fielding. Very ordinary in the field for Kathmandu Goldens. That cost them in They had to play one more extra game to qualify. But then they've qualified into the finals, Kathmandu Goldens, and they've conceded way too many runs for their likings. 131 for 1 already in 15.1. They'll have to contain the teams over at Dhangadi.
If Kathmandu Goldens want momentum towards their side, Sunny Patel needs to send one of these batsmen back to dugout. But with the depth that Team Chora Dhangadi have in their batting lineup, it's difficult. Sonu Tamang still to come, Raju Rizal, Sompal Kami, Sankar Rana. These two batsmen have laid down the foundation for their hard hitter to come and smash the ball.
Look at the smiles. Team Zora Dhangadi's owner, Rajkumar Shrestha, he must be very happy with his team. Well, leg wise, it's gone fine. And brilliantly pulled back by Amit Shrestha in the deep. Saved 1 run for his team.
Sunil Dhamala is looking absolute in form today. 62 from 47 deliveries. Confident Dhamala. Let's have a look at the review. Bit of ordinary effort there by Amit Shrestha.
Not the fastest of fielders, Amit. It took some bit of running and a bit of skill as well to bring the boundary back, the ball back to the boundary. Umpires are having a look at it. It has been that kind of a day where nothing has gone in favor of Kathmandu Goldens. But I think this is good work by Amit Shrestha. He's managed to pull the ball back.
Umpire confirming with third umpire. By signal by umpire.
Ball hit the pads of Sunil Dhamala and went pretty fine. Amit Shrestha brought the ball back to the plate. And a boundary again on the offside, this time by Rohan Mustafa, and that's 50 for this UAE recruit of Team Zora Dhangadi. What good batting. The crowd love it, and Rohan Mustafa, his first 50 in the tournament, and what a time to get it in the finals. Come at the hour, come at the champion. You are a champion, Rohan Mustafa.
Certainly Rohan Mustafa doing some work for his team. Going after Sunny Patel. And look at the cheer from crowd for Rohan Mustafa. He has been crowd favourite. UAE recruit has done for his team. What a partnership we are having at the moment between these two players, Sunil Dhamala and Rohan Mustafa.
Unbelievable partnership this between Mustafa and Dhamala. And I'm sure they'll be going after the bowlers now. They have 9 wickets in hand. Passed up by Sunny Patel, driven down for a single by Dhamala. That's the end of the 16th over. 143 for 1, Team Zora Dhangadi.
Let's have a look at the 50 of Rohan Mustafa. Bit of luck for him in the beginning, and this pull shot in Rashid Khan ball. What a six. 53 in 40 deliveries. What a player. He has done the job for his side. Flighted delivery there. Smashed it for 4 by Rohan Mustafa. What a partnership we are having at the moment. Side of trouble there for skipper Gyanendra Malla. Both the set batsmen are looking aggressive. 143 already. Look at that run rate. 8.94. Sachin, what do you think? With these two men batting, what score will Team Chora Dhangadi be eyeing?
They'll be very disappointed if they do not get to at least 180 from here. And Sunil Dhamala going that way. It's a boundary, and Sunil Dhamala going this way can even get them to the first 200 in the history of DPL. A bit lucky this time. Sunil Dhamala should have been a better effort there by the fielder in the extra cover region.
What a shot there by Sunil Dhamala. Inside out. That's Saab Alam. Bit of ordinary effort. We're talking about previous game when these two met. As Sachin was mentioning earlier, due to the fielding, Kathmandu Golden lost the game. They need to pull this. They need to cash in these opportunities if they want to be back in the game.
They run the up. Just for a single by Sunil Dhamala. Sky has moved up to 71 of 51 deliveries. What a good performance this by the youngster. On this day of the final, this fan inside the ground wanted him to play a good knock, and Sunil Dhamala, what a treat he's offered to the fans.
Winning the toss and electing to bat first. This is a dream start for Team Chaura Dhangadi. 148 for 1 in 16.2 overs.
All of a sudden, this pitch now looks like that's more batting somewhere in the
Certainly this new batting looks like it's a batting paradise today. We have seen many teams struggling in this pitch. What a game of cricket we are having at the moment. Certainly looking like we are having game in UAE, Abu Dhabi or Sharjah. Land cricket, batting paradise for batsmen.
wide. And 150 is up for Team Chaura Dhangadi in just 16.3 overs.
This is what pressure does. Rashid Khan is looking where to ball. Sunil Dhamala. Talking about Sunil Dhamala, he's looking flawless today. He's making batting look so easy today. Please to your eyes when this young lad is batting. He has been proving. Certainly the door for national side.
Well balled by Shah Alam this time. Beg your pardon, it's Rashid Khan who is bowling to Sunil Dhamala, the man in form. The man who has already scored 68 in just 52 deliveries.
Look at that. 16.4 and 147. 47 already on board. These two are taking Team Chaura Dhangadi near 200 run. If 200 be in the board, they would certainly be favourites in today's match.
Yes, just for a single. But the luck has also been on Team Chaura Dhangadi's side. We've seen it. The odd balls that have gone up in the air have landed safely in no man's land. These two, what a partnership.
Need to give credit to this man in your screen. Rohan Mustafa has been there. He's played well. Has made an important partnership with Sunil Dhamala after Asbaq Ahmed was sent early back in dugout. Kathmandu Goldens need wicket at the moment. But I think it's too late, Sachin, because with the depth that Team Chaura Dhangadi have there in batting lineup, it's like a Sonu Tamang still to come, Raju Rizal, Sompal Kami. 200 is looking easy. What a six there by Rohan Mustafa. Aggressive batting in the middle.
This is looking all too easy for these two batsmen now. Just a touch short by Rashid Khan. And Rohan Mustafa has deposited that ball outside the mid-wicket boundary, and it's a six that brings up 150 for Team Chaura Dhangadi. What performance in the finals. Amazing batting display.
It's the end of 17th over. Team Chaura Dhangadi are 154 for the loss of 1 wicket. Balls left. What a game of cricket we are having at the moment. Certainly with the depth that Team Chaura Dhangadi have there in the batting lineup, 200 looks easy for me because these two batsmen have created that foundation where Sompal Kami, Sonu Tamang, Sankar Rana, Raju Rizal can come and free their arms. I think 200 is on card for Team Chaura Dhangadi.
You never know, Ayush, with These two batsmen on the middle. They can well get those 46 runs in 18 deliveries. That's to score 200 runs. This may well be the first 200 scored in Dhangadi Premier League. Not just in this season, but in the history of DPL. What good batting. Sompal Kami won the toss and elected to bat first, and he's been proven right. His batsmen have come in, lost Ashfaq Ahmed for nothing early on in the innings, but since then it has been a batting show by these two.
Coming from Temple End will be Delhi boy, Subodh Bhati. Will be looking to break this important partnership.
And against the run of play, Rohan Mustafa has been run out.
What a presence of mind there by Subodh Bhati. Good presence of mind by Subodh Bhati. Rohan Mustafa was way ahead.
Look at this. On the block hole, straight into the hands of Subodh Bhati, and a direct hit has sent off Rohan Mustafa back to the pavilion, but no respite for Kathmandu Golden's players, because in comes this big man who can smack them out of the park at will.
We have seen against the game against CYC Adaria, this big man stealing the show. Sonu Tamang, big hitter of the ball. Look at that. In the follow-up, brilliant presence of mind there by Subodh Bhati. Bullseye, as you say, and there's it. Wicket for him.
As Ayush mentioned, brilliant presence of mind. He knew that Rohan Mustafa was taking a couple of more strides in his startup. There was no chance Rohan could get back to his crease. That's the fall of second wicket. But is it too little too late for Kathmandu Goldens?
Problems have not ended there for Kathmandu Goldens, as one big man departs and another big man entered the field. It's Sonu Tamang who would be joining Sunil Dhamala in the middle. Talking about Sunil Dhamala, Sachin, he has been pleased to your eyes. Look at that. 69 in 53 deliveries. What a player he is.
Easily stolen single. In fact, that they thought for a second. And on the strike is Sonu Tamang.
I bet you Sachin he would go after the first ball, because Rohan Mustafa and Sunil Dhamala have laid down that foundation for him to come and free his arm. He will take chances. He will take those risks because they have batting depth in the batting lineup with Shankar Rana, Raju Rizal, Sompal Kami still to come. Mohammad Samsad Sheikh, we have seen the last ball 6 from Mohammad Samsad Sheikh in the qualifier 1 against Kathmandu Goldens. Big batting lineup. Batting lineup for indeed. Certainly Kathmandu Goldens player will be having Dhamala nightmare today. What a player he is, Sunil Dhamala.
Sonu Tamang facing Subodh Bhati, and very intelligent bowling by Subodh Bhati. Dismisses Sonu Tamang in the first ball itself. No damage done by the big hitter. Was a slower one. Went for that slog. Sonu Tamang was nowhere close to the ball, and off stump goes for a walk.
As I was saying, Sachin, I bet you would go after the ball, because the foundation that Rohan Mustafa and Sunil Dhamala has created, they should go now. Now there's the skipper of Team Chowra Dhangadi, Mr. Sompal Kami, and look at the crowd hooting for him. Look at that aggression from Subodh Bhati. A fast bowler should have that aggression.
Was a slower one, back of the hand. In fact, the leg cutter could not judge it at all. Sonu Tamang, and lost his wicket in the first delivery itself. And after the fall of third wicket, still Team Chowra Dhangadi looked very strong.
One good over can bring you back in T20 match. I remember Sachin Timalsina saying to me while we were witnessing game against Biratnagar and Kathmandu Goldens, and same has happened here. Certainly somehow Kathmandu Goldens are back in the game with 2 quick wickets and 1 wicket from here. They will back with that momentum.
Very good bowling by Subodh Bhati. He's bowling the delivery. He's not trying anything else. He's bowling slow ones or he's blocking in the block hole, not allowing the Team Chora Dhangadi batsmen to go underneath the ball. They've already conceded too many runs for their likings, 156. But this has been a quiet over by Subodh Bhati. Wicket, single, wicket, and a single.
There's the off stump. Going for a walk. Look at that. Back pad of it here in SSP Cricket Ground, Dhangadi. People are watching game from roof. There are people watching the game of cricket from Babar Hayat stand as well.
Brilliant over, good comeback by Subodh Bhati. He's given just 2 runs in this over, the 18th over. And he's also picked up 2 wickets. He's put some kind of break in the momentum of Team Chora Dhangadi's innings.
Sachin, it's your first time here in Dhangadi. What an electrifying moment we are having at the moment. Are you enjoying the game of cricket?
Definitely would not. Being a cricket fan, supporter of Nepali cricket, you see packed parapets, people coming in plenty to watch this match of cricket, cheering for their players. It's an absolute paradise for a cricket lover. And being a Nepali cricket supporter for so long, it was went right through his legs. Very disappointed bowler. Spoiled his over. Subodh Bhati was bowling brilliantly in this over. He brought his team back to the game. But that by for a misfield by the keeper spoiled it all. And the score of Team Chora Dhangadi 160 for 3 in 18. How much can they score in the last 2 overs? They already have a very good total on the board.
Certainly, Sachin. Gyanendra Malla has brought back Rashid Khan. As Sachin was talking about paradise, this pitch here in SSP Cricket Ground looks batting paradise. I think we are witnessing game in Abu Dhabi, Dubai and Sharjah. As Sachin was saying, flat wicket. Sompal Khami would also be going for that big hit now. Just 2 over left. And we know Sompal can bat as well. A good hitter of the ball.
Sompal performing better than his bat. Better than... he's performing better with the bat than the ball. But he's got a leading edge here. Straight up. But it's this kind of day. A leading edge. Not carrying to any of the fielders. It's a boundary. Fortune has been on the side of Team Chora Dhangadi. We've seen it. Look at this. A leading edge. Higher. And falls right in the middle of 3 fielders. Should have been a better effort there as well, you'll have to say. Fielding has been very, very ordinary today. Kathmandu Goldies, they cannot afford this kind of fielding in the day of finals. Fielding cost them their previous match against the same team, Team Chora Dhangadi, and today also they have been very, very ordinary, the Kathmandu Goldens.
Sompal Khami, single for him. And talking about fielding, they have been not so good in the field so far. Talking about Bhupendra Thapa, he has not been good behind the stump. And if you are playing cricket, fielding does matter, and if you can catch those opportunities, to certainly bring back momentum towards your side. And now comes Sunil Dhamala, man in form, Sunil.
This man, Sunil, would definitely want to hit some more out of the ground. He has all the ability to do it. Can he hit some? Ball short, guided down, and Amit Shrestha throws it back, but not before the batsman complete the second run. This innings of Team Chora Dhangadi has not just been about boundaries, they've also been able to take singles, rotate the strike, and 167 in 18.3. Still 9 more balls to go.
We are witnessing a new show here in SSP Cricket Ground between the final. The host is different. It's Dhamala ko Hamala in SSP Cricket Ground. What a player he is. Attacking cricketer indeed. Let's see what he has on card for Rashid Khan. He's a set batsman. He'll be going for that big shot.
Finds the gap perfectly. He's in superb touch. Sunil Dhamala not trying to overrate it. Waited for the delivery. Found the gap perfectly in another boundary. You have to feel for the bowlers of Kathmandu Goldens. Nothing has gone on their way in this match, in this innings. And Sunil Dhamala, what a smart cricketer. What a good batsman. On to 78. There's a chance of him scoring those 22 runs and getting on to 100.
Certainly Sunil Dhamala will be. I think he's not eyeing for that. He's trying to make some run for his team.
This time, even though he wanted to make some room and hit it inside out towards the cover team, could not connect it, Sunil. That scorecard says it all. 171 for 3. A dream total is on the card for Team Chora Dhangadi. I'm sure they would be happy if they would reach around 140. But this performance is brilliant.
Talking about this tournament has been a platform for players like Dhamala, Pradeep Airi, Subhash Khagrel to knock the door of national side once again. But they come back, and this tournament like this have also given us players like Rohit Kumar Paudel. I remember EPL, and it's Rashid Khan to Dhamala.
Wide. This will not definitely help the cause of Kathmandu Goldens. They cannot leak runs as they have done. Very ordinary with the ball and with the field as well.
This is pressure. Young lad, Rashid Khan looks under pressure. Where can I ball to Sunil Dhamala when he's looking so good? I think that might be the thing that Rashid is thinking at the moment. Where can I ball to him?
Comes down the track, misses it again and again. Bhupendra Thapa misses it. Diving effort there in the deep by Pushpa Thapa, but 3 runs they have collected. Bhupendra Thapa struggling with the gloves. The captain would not be happy. This is very ordinary wicket keeping.
I was saying when your opponent are looking aggressive, you need to cash in those opportunities. He's not so good with the gloves, and his captain would certainly not be happy with him. What an electrifying atmosphere, Sachin, in SSP Cricket Ground, Dhangadi. Last over to go. And it would be Subodh Bhadi would be bowling those last over. Sachin, what would be your target? Take a guess.
Somewhere close to 188. This is the last over. 175 for 3.
Well, I will say, Sachin, the target will be 183. That's my choice.
And that's the last ball of that over from Rashid Khan. Wicket keeping has been full of flaws in this innings. I'll just reckon 7 runs in this over, Sachin, with Subodh Bhadi bowling. I'll go with 183 for target. Sachin is looking around 188. So it's between 180 mark. What a player. Look at this man, Sunil Dhamala. Came in the opening spot, Sunil, and he has stayed till the 19th over. He's still not out. Look at that extras. 29 extras in a T20 match. It's something that would make a captain very disappointed, and Sunil Dhamala has opened his arms, but just to come back for a second. Good running. The umpire has gone upstairs.
Look at that. He's also enjoying good running between the wicket, I would say.
I think the nature has sent in an extra fielder for Kathmandu Goldens.
Well, certainly they would require an extra fielder with the fielding effort they have put in today in the field. And there's decision pending.
Hurried back did Sunil Dhamala. Has he got back in? Is the grounded? Has he grounded the bat? It'll be interesting to watch. This is a tight one, a close one for the umpire, the third umpire to watch and decide. And the crowd are excited because the decision from the third umpire is not out. And Sunil Dhamala survives. The crowd wants some more runs off the bat of Sunil Dhamala, their local hero. It's given them all the happiness they wanted. They came in to see some good cricket from their side. And won 77 runs. Still 5 more balls to go. In a very, very strong position already, Team Chowra Dhangadi to defend their title. This is the final of Dhangadi Premier League.
He was easily back in the home.
And Sunil Dhamala has finally been dismissed. What a brilliant innings that has come to an end. Wanted to slice it over the point fielder. Could not get the height this time. And Sunil Dhamala, after that brilliant innings, has to depart. He's done the job for his team though.
Take a bow, Sunil Dhamala. What a batsman. He has played his role. Let's have a look at the wicket. Subodh Bhati bowling outside off stump. Trying to slice the ball straight into hands. Look at that happiness from Naresh Brahir. He knows the importance of this wicket. Though there are just 4 balls left, but then 2 new men in crease. 4 balls to go. And it would be Subodh Bhati would be bowling these 4 balls. Has been good with the ball. He was looking aggressive with the bat yesterday. Quick 50 for Subodh Bhati in yesterday's match. What a final we are having here in SSP Cricket Ground, Dhangadi.
Subodh Bhati, I think that will be called a wide. It is again not a pretty clinical gathering of the ball by the keeper. He's struggling behind the wicket. Bhupendra Thapa. Rajesh Pulami Magar, who wanted to go at it, was off the back of the hand by Subodh Bhati. It was a slow one. The batsman was beaten and nearly the keeper was also beaten. 30 extras already in this innings. 30 extra runs in a T20 is disastrous.
Certainly it's disastrous. I'm still going with 183 in target, Sachin.
Pulami Magar facing good bouncer. Very smart bowling. One of the overseas umpire, but Subodh Bhati won't mind it. He's beaten Rajesh Pulami Magar with that bouncer. Tall, fast bowler Subodh Bhati. He's producing some tight overs for his team. Finally in the later part of the innings.
Subodh Bhati bowling to Rajesh Pulami Magar.
Again a dot delivery. What a good final over this is for Kathmandu Goldens.
Umpire Vinay Kumar Jha was asking with Devendra Subedi, is that the second bounce for him?
3 runs of 4 balls and Subodh Bhati not conceding easy runs.
Good comeback there by Subodh Bhati. Just stopped the run flow. He's been bowling with those pace. Rajesh Pulami Magar will swing the bat. Let's see what would happen. Definitely swing the bat.
Will he get any kind of connection this time? Round the wicket comes Subodh Bhati. Misses it. Is there a chance of a run out? Fails to hit it. Sompal wanted the strike. Ran in early and he's got back to the strike. So Sompal Gami will be facing the last delivery of this tight Subodh Bhati over.
Well, there's no luck for Bhupendra Thapa today. There's your hero Sompal Gami. Look at the support from crowd. Sompal all around the SSP Cricket Ground, Dhangadi. What Sompal has for his fan. You have to look.
So the final ball of this innings coming up. And Subodh Badi will be bowling to Sompal Kami. Sompal will surely want to hit this out of the ground.
2 run and Team Chaura Dhangadi would get to 182. My prediction of 183 as a target would be successful.
Bowls in full and Sompal hits it straight back. The fielder will cut it off and only 2 runs in the last ball. So a very good over by Subodh Badi, you'll have to say. And just as Ayush predicted, the total has reached up to 180, 182 in fact, and 183 is the target. In fact, 182 is the target for Kathmandu Goldens. A very good batting display by Team Chaura Dhangadi. They will be a touch disappointed as they could not finish it off as they would wanted it to. But still, 181 is a very, very high score in this pitch.
What a final we had. What a day of cricket. What a game indeed. 181 in board for Team Chaura Dhangadi. Certainly, team batting second will have the pressure, will have required run rate in their mind.
Kathmandu Goldens to win this match will have to chase the highest total chase ever. If they chase, they'll be chasing the highest ever total. This will be the biggest chase if they go on to score 182 to win this final match to claim this title of Dhangadi Premier League. Kathmandu Goldens. These were the boundaries.
Number of boundaries scored today. Bit of luck there from Rohan Mustafa. Look at these two batsmen. What a shot. Favorite shot from inside out by Sunil Dhamala. This pull by Rohan Mustafa. Rashid Khan ball. These two were looking flawless in middle. These two have done the job for the side.
Some good looking shots as well. Some poor fielding as well. Some half chances. This innings was dominated by the partnership of Sunil Dhamala and Rohan Mustafa. The right and left hand combination worked perfectly for Team Chaura Dhangadi. And plenty of boundaries. Sunil Dhamala, we can see luck was completely on the favor of Team Chaura Dhangadi. Very ordinary fielding, you'll have to say. In fact, poor wicket keeping by Bhupendra Thapa gave away 30 extra runs in the field. Discipline in the bowling and fielding would have restricted this score by at least 25 to 30 runs, but not to be. Kathmandu Goldens will have to chase this mammoth-looking total. 183, 182 is what they will have to achieve to win this DPL.
Look at that shot from Rohan Mustafa. It was sixes raining all over the ground. This one from Rohan Mustafa, it was far. He had to free his arm. And the result is 6. This one from Sunil Dhamala. I bet you will look in your replay for this shot.
And this was the phase in the innings where the runs were flowing. They cleared the boundary and occasions. Rohan Mustafa was hitting those sixes effortlessly almost.
Sunil Dhamala was batting effortlessly today. He was playing with those soft hands. He was batting sensibly. What a matured cricketer indeed, I would say, because we have seen in the game, after boundary, he was rotating the strike he was standing at the non-striker end.
And the wickets. The first to go was Ashfaq Ahmed. He's continued his poor run of form in this tournament as well, and that lucky run out for Kathmandu Goldens. The man in flow, Rohan Mustafa, was dismissed. The easy catch there.
Sunil Dhamala, the happiness from Naresh Budaya says it all.
We'll come back with the second innings, but till then, we'll leave you with a short commercial break.